Go. All right, folks, here we go. This is day one, Lake Murray. Forgot the lake for a second. Lake Murray, South Carolina, man. We got some interesting conditions, man. That wind's blowing pretty dang on hard right now. I'm gonna say it's a solid 15 to 17. I don't know what it's gonna gust up to. You know, that's gonna change a lot for a lot of guys, including myself. You know, you guys saw in the practice video, you know, I'm primarily fishing docks and, you know, up shallow in pockets and bays, which are still gonna be protected, so that's a good thing, but it's gonna make it quite difficult to make those precise casts. And so that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but you know, that's what we got, man. I got some other baits tied on. We're gonna try some spinner baits, some chatter baits, some other things too when we get in these zones, just to kind of keep them honest, so to speak. So, you know, that's where we at right now, man. It's gonna be an interesting day. Gonna fish hard. We still gonna need to catch some fish, man. These guys are gonna catch them per usual. They always do. So, that's the game plan. Put the head down, fish hard, catch them up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pan around for a little bit. But I'm gonna make a game time decision if I'm gonna scope first period or not. Gotcha. I will disconnect that thing and not make a cast before line's in if I'm not going to, okay? I think I'm gonna go ahead and use it first period, to be honest. That's more like it, fish.
3 pounds for now.
310. Solid one. Yep. Alright. Fat pre-spawn. Female. Thank you, fish. Thank you, fish. Alright. Put it down, Mark. I feel like these same docks I'm fishing later in the day, that they get even better, you know?
Pounds right there.
Alright. 2.8. Got off. God, that was a big one, dude. I know we always say that. Got off. Got off. Got off. What in the world, man? A flipping stick, bro? That's crazy, man. Come on, bud. Okay. Thank you, sir. 2-4. Jeez, bro. I am catching all of the bad breaks, bruh. Dang it. Yeah, too bad they coming off. Fat little sucker. Y'all can do it.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
There we go. 2-2. $20. All right. Who's in? How much am I out of 20? Okay. All right, you see that? Power cable. Gone. That's a fat, pretty small female right there.
Three pounds, 13.
That's a good one. 313 female. Back out. That's why you got to make that cast right there. Them the ones we looking for.
Okay, get around the block, never come off. Another one come off.
Dude.
3 pounds tonight.
310. Solid. Problem with these docks here, like, that's a good one. Those are all good ones there. They got the floats you can get under. But when you can't get under, like this guy, very tough. So you got the 2 poles that hold it, so you can just throw to either side of that and hope one sees it and comes out, in my mind. That's a, no, it's not. It's large. Jeez. Is it? I don't know. What is that? Other than a super fat northern string fish.
10 pounds, 11 ounces.
311. Look at the frame on that sucker. Dude, that's a fatty. Alright. Freaking no way to get underneath this dock. But, oh, well, maybe there is. Dang it, dude. Dang it. Dang it. I ain't 100% sure that was a bite, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was a bite for sure. Dang it. No. Guess I was bound to lose one doing that. That was a dang good one too. See a bull? Jeez. Let me get right there. Oh, gosh. Gotcha. Oh, no, you're good, bro. Oh, thank you. Dude, that's crazy. Of course I went through the one with the freaking ladder and get bit. That's my luck, dude.
5 pounds, blind one.
It is. Might be 4, maybe.
4 pounds, 3 ounces.
4, 3. All right.
You go pick it?
Sure. All right. Thank you, fish.
Can you tell by that?
No, it's perfect. Thanks, brother.
Sorry.
You all right? You all right? Whew. Thank you, fish. It's 3 bites I had in here. Bro, I would have been having a stellar day. I've missed so many. It's crazy. They seem to be more toward the backs. Stopped out on the front of a couple. Just seem not to really been doing much. Hey, you're gonna think I'm crazy when I tell you this. Except for the very first spot we stopped, all these places we fished where I caught them, I've never even been here. All new. And it's just because I kind of got a inclination on what they want to be on. And I felt like I could just run new stuff, you know. I got one creek up the way a little bit where I had several bites in practice that I want to fish. What we got?
5,
13. Close. I got one little cut I want to go hit that I had some bites in for sure. So I want to try it and then might be running back down to some stuff. I don't know. Yeah, them boys catching them, so It's like you want to be everywhere, but you just got to take your time and keep fishing stuff that you know they getting on. It's the time of the day for sure where they should be laid up.
£2, 1 ounce.
All right, we needed you, big dog. Thank you. Freaking white. Jeez. Come on, do it for me. Fish.
£2, 1 ounce.
Yes, sir. Probably should have been made this move, but you don't know, you don't know. You gonna do it, but I'm gonna try you. No. Oh man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Should have been made this move. Live and learn.
£2, 10 ounces.
210.
Here now. That's all.
210. That's it. You right about that. Thought he was a big one at first.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting to see that one you lost this morning.
Dude. I just wish I never saw it on scope. Then I wouldn't really be tripping. But I looked up and I saw that sucker and I said, ooh. Definitely need you. No, I'm gonna come off. Be more fun that way. Guess I pulled too early on that one. Maybe. I don't know. some big ones on this dock right here. There was like 4 of them. I got one of them to bite me in practice. And I seen them this morning too. I was like, yeah. Of course, they ain't want to play ball. Don't ask me how I made the cast in practice, but I got it under there. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. That was kind of rough, actually. Oh, for sure. I gotta get some luck on my side, bro. Like, I legit probably lost today. Like, seriously, not even like 7. Good job, buddy boy. Jersey boy. Thanks, bro. Thank you. All right, folks. So we just wrapped up day 1. Very frustrating day, man. And I knew it was going to be a lot tougher than anticipated. And I just did not capitalize on opportunities, man. It hurt me bad. I probably lost 7 today. I mean, we got it on film, so we'll be able to go back and look. But, man, 2 of them were, like, really good ones. One of them was low-key. I don't want to call him a giant, but he was a very good one. That's just how it goes, man. I don't know what I did wrong. They just pull off sometimes. I don't know, but when a bite's tough like it is, you know, you have to put them suckers in the boat, man. That's just all there is to it. You just gotta put them in the boat, man. And so we tried. We gave them everything we had. It just didn't happen, you know. So tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully we can put them in the boat. When I say it didn't happen, I mean I'm in 16th place. I had a good day. I'm very grateful, very grateful for what I caught. I think I had like 32 pounds. Is that right, Colin?
Yeah, 11 for 32.
11 for 32. Very grateful for what I caught. I do want to emphasize that.
I think you're in 16th, right?
16th place.
Yeah.
I lost a couple. Golly, I lost a couple. You know, but I caught a couple that you could easily argue that I shouldn't have caught. Throwing up in those little cross members, I pulled 3 of them out like that. I lost one big one like that. And then the other big one just pulled off. Why? I don't know. It just pulled off. Very frustrated, man. So, anyways, I ain't gonna whine and moan. Headed back to the house. Gonna re-rig. Get ready to do it all again tomorrow. And hopefully, we can catch us about 15 scorables. That'd be ideal. So, looking for a better day tomorrow. The bites from practice to today went down, when I say tremendously. And I don't know what happened to them. It's crazy, but we'll check back in with y'all here at the house. We're gonna listen to the boys and get some doc talk, see what they did, see how they feeling about it. What it do, boys? It's frustrating.
Hit dogs all day.
Yeah. A few laydowns. Lost man. Dang, man. All right, guys, back at the house, chillaxing with the boys. We telling war stories. We trading war stories. Man, this place again to be such a fire lake, man. She showed her ugly face today. It was pretty hard to generate some bites. I generated some bites, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy on none of us for real today. So we sitting here just kind of scratching our minds, trading stories, and just trying to come up with game plans for day 2. Probably need about 30 pounds to make that cut, if I had to guess. So I just want to have one of them like a practice day where I was getting 20 bites a day, you know, and put them suckers all on the scale. So that's gonna pretty much wrap it up, man. Adrian, what you gonna do tomorrow?
Oh, I gotta go poaching.
You gonna go poaching?
Yeah.
That's what you do anyway.
Might as well. You know.
Hilarious.
On a real note, I had one of them days, Mark.
You did?
Yeah, man. Made a lot of bad casts, lost a couple big ones. Just it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
It was hard about it though. What's hard about it is when you get in that mood when things aren't going right, you start going through the motions a little more. You anticipate things to go wrong.
Yes.
Like, and you get this anticipation of, like, you make a half cast, you're like, they're gonna break off anyway. They're gonna come off anyway. I mean, it's just it doesn't happen very often. Like, you get those moods, but there's times that wind's blowing, you break off half your stuff,
and it's the grindy events.
It is.
And Murray, surprisingly, has become a grinder of an event.
It has been.
I mean, you just pulled up the standings, and the leader's caught 15 bass. Jacob normally catches 15 bass in one period. So
Yeah.
it's
I don't know about that, but sometimes. Unless Claire's not bad. But no, I mean it is. It's a tough scenario. Like, that's just not. It's not fishing to its true potential. 2 weeks earlier, 2 weeks later. Of course, probably that's a typical. You should have been here 2 weeks later. Local scenario. Should have been here 2 weeks ago. They were catching them every cast. Typical thing, but that is part of the game. And this week we hit Lake Murray on a tough cycle. A lot of areas are not firing off, and like, you have to lock in. And if you lock into the wrong area, that's the problem. Because you can't go fast. Like, today I was like firing chatterbait around. I'm like, wind's blowing. I'm gonna throw a spinnerbait. I'm gonna fire chatterbait around. I'm struggling 30, 40 minutes. Nothing. And I'm like, heck with it. Let me just pick up old spinning pole. Dude. I was like, all right. And then you slow down. Problem is you could very easily fish through them. And you can also fish so slow that you never catch them, and you're not even around a bass running new water. So it's a
because we're out
damned
there.
if you do,
We're out there blindfolded.
damned if you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. This is one tournament that would be nice to have scope for all 3 periods in that scenario, just to know that you're around bass. Say, oh, yep, there's around. Not even to make the cast, just to be like, yep, there's bass around here. Okay. But we only got it for one. Which I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying the scenario.
You complaining a little.
No. I'm not complaining. I'm not. What I'm saying in this scenario is, if you had scope for 3 periods in this tournament, the weights would be completely different.
Oh, way different. Hey, Mark, you scope what period?
First
period.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was smart or not, but I was trying to. My plan was to try to catch some of them swimmers.
Yeah.
Get in the zone, pan around, catch a couple of them swimmers to offset the 2 periods where you can't use it. And that didn't. I caught one scoping today, so that didn't really matter, I guess, in a sense. But I don't know. I'm torn on which period to scope going into tomorrow. But I call them bonus fish.
Scoping?
Yeah, hell yeah, them was a bonus fish.
Nah, bro.
Well, the 2 periods you ain't gonna have it, so in a sense they kind of bonusy. So I want to catch 5 or 6 bonus fish during the scope period, and I feel like that will really
Propel you.
Yeah.
Give you a good shot.
And then you just you grind it out the rest of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my plan, anyways. We'll see how it goes, and we're just gonna fish hard, man. Let the chips fall where they may. So we're gonna wrap up day 1, and yeah, man, rig up some rods, get some rest, get a shower, BS with the boys a little bit more, and we'll see you guys early in the morning for day 2.